No decision is made without conferring with Disa.
Good.
And yeah, and you know, yeah, absolutely.
I am so excited to talk with you both. And to kick things off, I'd love to hear from both of you what you're most excited about with this role and most intimidated about. And Sophia, I'll start with you.
The thing I'm most excited about, to state the obvious, is playing the first female dwarf that we have ever seen in the world of Tolkien and the Lord of Rings. So that is a hugely exciting prospect, and has been an honor to build from the ground up. You know, it's time to show the female dwarf for the world, and to be able to be a part of that and host that and create that has been desperately exciting. And the fans of the Lord of the Rings and of Tolkien, they are so wonderful and supportive and joyous. And so I'm just so desperate to do them all and the world proud. I want to impress the fans and I want to make new ones.
You're going to be amazing. I have no doubt. Owain, how about you?
Do you know what? I think I was most excited, funnily enough, to put all the prosthetics on and to put the beard on, just to experience what it was like to do that in my job, you know, and I get to play. And also, I was most intimidated about wearing prosthetics.
Fair.
And kind of, it's the same thing as like a double-edged sword, really. But yeah, I'd say the prosthetics. But before I even stepped to New Zealand, was the first thing that kind of struck me that, you know, this is going to be different.
Yeah, this is another fantasy world. You're going to be in it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So as we begin the story, Sophia, I'd love to know a little about Disa and where we find her as we get into this new age of Middle-earth.
Wonderful Disa. What's so lovely is that she possesses such magical powers, but the way we see her and the way that we find her is in her home, being humble and domesticated and a wife, and loving wholeheartedly her incredible husband Durin, and wrangling children and just being completely relatable. And so it's so nice to have an introduction of ease and warmth and a lot of heart and fire and strength. And of course, all of the dimensions of Disa then later unfold. But you will see her heart. That's the first thing I believe that you will see, which is one of her most important gifts, I think.
Very true.
I love that. You know, and for Durin, I'm curious, a descendant of several previous kings, does he carry a lot of expectations on his shoulders? What's Durin like? What are his thoughts and feelings?
Yeah, I mean, as you'd expect, there's pressure, right, for a future king to be a good king.
Yep.
And with a race that's so proud of who they are and what they've achieved, then I'm sure that is also a pressure that comes into play here as well. I think, yeah, I think he's very warm-hearted. You know, there's a sensitive side to him as well. There's a caring side to him, a family side, which is kind of the gift of having a female dwarf, is that we now get to see how a male dwarf behaves with a female dwarf, and where the status is. No decision is made without conferring with Disa.
Good.
And yeah, and you know, yeah, absolutely, rightfully so.
I really like
she's got the status.
You mentioned earlier, of course, the prosthetics, and this is a fantasy world, so you have the prosthetics, you have the costumes, and did you all have any stunt training that you did to prepare for the role?
Yeah, there was I did some stunts for quite some time actually, and it was you know, it's I feel like I've got a diploma in it now. I know how to not hit anyone. And that's basically what stunts is, right? And also we had a movement director who would help us create the dwarves from the feet up, basically.
Sophia, I'd love to hear, what are you most excited for the fans to see / meet about Disa?
Oh, she is just, I'm most excited for them to see everything that is great about a female dwarf. There are shots of all aspects that we have built to create this wonderful character. And you get an introduction to them all. And you get a representation of not only the humble, yet powerful female, but also her soul, a vocal quality which literally moves the heavens and earths. And that is desperately exciting to show both ends of that scale of her.
Yeah, that's pretty flippin' rad. Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for your time. I can't wait to meet your characters in the series, and hope you have a good rest of your day.